Huskers got going here with Maryland on Tuesday. Hi, Sean Callahan, HuskerOnline.com. And Terrapins, just like Nebraska, find their season in a similar spot. Both teams in September were ranked. Obviously, things have taken a turn, but still there are some things about this Maryland team that have the Husker defensive staff's attention.
RPO heavy. Got multiple quarterbacks playing the game, a little bit different type of an athlete with each quarterback. One's a little bit more pocket style, one's a little bit more dynamic running the ball. They got really good running backs. Really impressed with their running backs. And, you know, they create a lot of run-pass conflicts in their offense. That's probably the best way I describe it. Heavy RPO and a lot of times trying to put guys in conflict.
Yeah, they got two good backs. That's probably the biggest challenge, mobile quarterbacks. They rotate guys in and whatnot. So that'll be our big challenge, just keeping the backs contained, quarterbacks included.
Once they put a quarterback in, we kind of know RPO already, quarterback can run. So or vice versa, they put the other quarterback in, expect deep ball shots. So it's kind of a little bit easier to kind of organize scheme wise, but for the most part, they got two dynamic guys that's capable. So we got to prepare for both equally.
Multiple offense. They got a very good running back, running attack. I really like the quarterback. I think the quarterback is a good football player. I know the kind of record doesn't show that, but you know neither do our record show that. I think that they have great football players, and I think we have great football players. I do think they have weapons on offense, and then they get going. They can hurt you. Early in the year, they were averaging about 60 points a game. And then, so they definitely can, they've showed that they can put out, and their running back is very tough, and I like it.
Defensively last week, Nebraska was fairly shorthanded. No Darian Daniels and no Carlos Davis. Particularly Carlos Davis was a surprise, but the good news is, according to Tony Tuioti, we may see him back this week.
Yeah, he's back. He was practicing yesterday, practiced today. So it's good to have him moving around, just trying to give him some reps so he can, until he gets up to speed to be able to be 100% for us.
Tuioti also provided a promising report on the status of Daniels.
Yeah, I'm a lot more optimistic about his return. He's taking a lot more reps, and he's starting to look more fluid in his movement. So, I think when he's ready to go, he'll be playing for us. But I do anticipate him playing again before it's all over.
We did get to see, though, a couple of other guys step in for those injured Huskers. One of the surprise names was walk-on Finn Anderson.
I thought Finn did a really good job. I think he's earned the right to earn some more reps in the game. So, and he's doing a great job. He's always been great. He's been practicing and preparing himself to be a starter, even though he hasn't got the game reps. But when he got in there, I wasn't surprised to see what he was able to do. And I'm glad that he was able to show that on the field. So he's earned the right to get some more reps in the game. So I plan to play him some more.
Freshman Ty Robertson, though, saw his most snaps of his career, and look for him to continue to see more here down the stretch.
It's been really good for him because he's been more physical at the point of attack and be able to strike, and he's gotten a lot stronger from the first day he came in to now. And he's just having more confidence, just knowing what he's supposed to do, and then let his God-given ability go ahead and take over some plays for him. And so I think he's gaining more confidence in himself and knowing that, hey, I can play at this level and against these guys. And so just looking forward to see what he's going to do the next two games.
Meanwhile, at the linebacker position, the Huskers have stayed true to their three-man rotation of Mohamed Berry, Will Honas, and Colin Miller, but there is a fourth guy that's emerged.
I think the good thing is that rotation's kept us pretty healthy. Definitely not opposed to having a fourth guy come in. It may happen this week, I don't know, but the good thing about that rotation is those three guys have stayed really pretty healthy throughout the year, which has been good, and it's kept them fresh on game day and throughout the weeks.
Would that be Reimer or would that be Joey then if you had to go number 4?
It'd be Luke right now, yeah. And Luke's done a good job, and I've kind of thrown him in the fire of making him really learn both positions too. And he's done a nice job with that. He's really a sharp kid, understands football, doesn't make the same mistake twice. So I'm excited about him.
As for in the secondary, we saw Nebraska shuffle things around this past week. DiCaprio Boodle played safety. Cam Taylor-Britt played some corner. Will we see more of that again?
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same as how I want to move guys around. So you saw him at some corner last week too as well. So you see him at some safety, you see him all over the field. So that's kind of what I want to do right now. Guys been out, and so many guys been kind of banged up this time of the year. That important piece of practicing like that in the spring and in the summer, of just having guys in different areas and stuff like that is kind of helping us out right now.
Getting the grasp of it, really settling in, really, learning all the intricacies of the position. I'm learning on a daily, I'm evolving on a daily. So, I haven't even played my best game there yet, but anything to help the team, man, anything to help the team.
And finally, we've reached the home stretch, especially for the seniors on this roster. And one particularly, Lamar Jackson, knows that his time at Nebraska is limited.
Oh yeah, it's definitely sinking in. I mean, everything, my life's about to be changed dramatically. I mean, we're here fast. So at the end of the day, lots of decisions to make. I gotta stay locked in with what I got going on with my team and what I got going on now with regarding school, football, and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just pretty much just enjoying every last second. You know what I'm saying? Taking nothing for granted, knowing that at the end of the day, this is all going to be going soon. So ain't no reason to fight it. I'm just trying to go out, with the utmost respect and honor for the whole thing.
In other news here on Tuesday, secondary coach Travis Fisher confirmed that they did get Miles Farmer, a true freshman defensive back, on the field for one play this past week. Reporting here with the Nebraska football team in Lincoln, I'm Sean Callahan of HuskerOnline.com.